Hey there, everyone. Today, we are diving into a topic that's both fascinating and concerning: the spread of bird flu, specifically the H5N1 strain, in Australia. This is a story that's unfolding right now, and it's got me thinking about the impact it could have on our wildlife and communities. So, let's start with the basics. Bird flu, or avian influenza, is a highly contagious virus that primarily affects birds, but it can also jump to other animals and even humans. The H5N1 strain, in particular, has been causing global concern due to its virulence and ability to cause large-scale outbreaks. Now, Australia has been bracing for the arrival of this virus for years, knowing that migratory birds could bring it to our shores. And unfortunately, it seems like that moment has arrived. Authorities have confirmed local transmission of the H5N1 strain, which means the virus is now spreading within our wildlife populations. One of the key concerns is the potential impact on our unique wildlife. Australia is home to some incredible and endangered species, and the thought of this virus wreaking havoc on them is truly devastating. For example, the Australian sea lion, already facing a 60% population decline over 4 decades, is now at the forefront of this potential wildlife crisis. The virus has already shown its ability to decimate sea lion populations elsewhere, and with 80% of these sea lions found in South Australia, the risk is very real. It's a scary thought, and it makes you wonder what other species could be at risk. But it's not just wildlife that's at stake. The poultry industry is also facing a potential crisis. Globally, we've seen the devastating impact of bird flu on farmed birds, with millions dying or being culled. And with the virus already linked to a significant spike in egg prices in the US, Australian producers are rightly concerned about the economic fallout. The good news is that human-to-human transmission of H5N1 is not common, but we can't ignore the potential risks. Since 2003, there have been over 1,000 reported cases in humans, with a high fatality rate. So, while the risk to human health remains low in Australia, it's a reminder that we need to take this virus seriously. So, what can be done to stop the spread? Well, unfortunately, not much. Once the virus becomes widespread in wild bird populations, it's almost impossible to control. Authorities are focusing on surveillance and trying to reduce the impacts where possible, but it's a challenging task. In my opinion, this situation highlights the importance of preparedness and investment in wildlife conservation. The Australian government has allocated significant funds for preparation, but some groups are calling for even more support to protect our most vulnerable species. It's a complex issue, and it raises a lot of questions. How can we better protect our wildlife and agricultural industries? What more can be done to prevent the spread of such devastating viruses? These are questions we need to keep asking and addressing. In conclusion, the spread of bird flu in Australia is a developing story that deserves our attention. It's a reminder of the delicate balance between human activities, wildlife, and the environment. While the situation is concerning, it also presents an opportunity for us to learn, adapt, and work towards a more sustainable and resilient future. Thanks for joining me on this exploration. I'd love to hear your thoughts and perspectives on this topic. Until next time, stay curious and keep an eye on the world around us.